Oh, oh. I can't pick any of this stuff up. I have a pistol right on the table. I just not have it. I'm just gonna get murdered this way. Also, if anyone can't tell, that's New York and that is the Empire State Building in the back. And we've got, let's see, Benjamin Franklin. We've got George Washington, and
that idiot priest needs to learn the difference between baptizing a man and drowning one.
Yep. Also,
I need to find a landmark and figure out where the hell I am.
Before we go further, I'm going to take this as a moment to explain some things. Thomas Jefferson, these are like the three founding fathers of America. Thomas Jefferson was known for how he handled slaves. He had a tendency to assault his female slaves and had so many children that he has an entire branch of ancestors or family now that are his descendants. He would have children with his hello, thank you for the follow. He would have children with his female slaves and then force his children to work as slaves. He was terrible. There are rumors about George Washington that he actually made his teeth out of slave teeth. I'm going to Google that to verify it while I'm sitting right here, because George Washington was also not that great. George Washington teeth slaves. Okay. They were not wooden. They were constructed of materials including ivory, gold, lead, and human teeth, some of which were purchased from enslaved people at Mount Vernon. Financial records from 1789 show Washington paid for 9 teeth from people using a not nice word for black people from a dentist, though it is unclear if these specific teeth were for his own use or for the dentist. How did George Washington treat his slaves? Washington did not himself flog enslaved people, but he did at times use verbal abuse and physical violence when they failed to perform as he expected. Contemporaries generally describe Washington as having a calm demeanor, but there are several reports from those who knew him privately that mention his temper. Alright, let's see what Benjamin Franklin, aside from discovering electricity with the key, let's see what we can pull up about him real quick. Black History Month. Because apparently a lot of people did not understand. Okay. Benjamin Franklin owned slaves for much of his life, from around 1735 to 1781, profiting from the institution through his own enslaved people and by publishing slave advertisements in his newspaper. But he later became a prominent abolitionist, heading the Pennsylvania Abolition Society and petitioning Congress to end slavery, showing a significant evolution in his views late in life. But early on, he owned slaves. Let's see. Around late 1750s, visits to schools for black children, like those run by Dr. Bray Associates, influenced his thinking. His 1751 manuscript, Observations Concerning the Increase of Man, critiqued slavery, and he later wrote satires like one from the Algerian Prince to mock pro-slavery arguments. Late life abolitionism, Pennsylvania Abolition Society. In 1787, he became president of the society, actively working against slavery. Petition to Congress. Just before his death, Franklin signed a petition to Congress for the abolition of slavery, though it was tabled. Will. He revised his will to free his enslaved servants, Peter and Jemima, though they died before he did. Okay, so I have spilled some tea on the founding fathers that are the first thing you see after getting drowned and dropped into this new place. And these people are praying in front of them.